Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. So I was trying to get this video up yesterday, but that didn't happen considering I was busy babysitting a huge desert tortoise that appeared at the end of my family and I went hiking at our local trail that we go and we walk our dog. And as we came back, there was a big ass desert tortoise sitting there munching on grass, and it was not afraid of people at all. My dog even was very curious about it. My dog loves all other animals, so he was all excited to see it. And I mean, my dog laid down next to it, was just like kind of like being very protective of it. It was very interesting because he does that with turtles in general, but this was a tortoise. Tortoises are not native to this area. So I knew it was somebody's pet that had escaped or somebody dumped it. And it was injured. So we ended up calling, we called the Humane Society, we called animal control, we called everybody, and they put us in touch with a lady who does animal rescue for exotics. And she lived about 30 minutes away, and she's like, can you guys make sure you please contain that animal? If you can put it like in a big container or something, and then, watch it for a little while, that would be great because it's non-native species. And obviously, it's not going to get proper nutrition or anything like that, right? So we ended up taking it home with us, and we just let it chill and walk around our yard for a while, and literally just like sat there with it and just chilled with it. And then when she called back, when she finally got home, we drove it out to her house and dropped it off. And it was indeed the shell, the way that it was formed and stuff, showed that the animal was not getting what it needed properly because it was very bumpy, and the mounds on its back were really sticking up, which shows like lack of nutrition, or it was like in too much of a confined space. There was something going on with it. Okay. And, right as we were, and it also was injured. There was an actual puncture wound underneath. And she said, yeah, this is common when these particular tortoises, because they're bulldozers, they will just get out and go roam free. And obviously it wanted to leave for a reason. Okay. So, we took it to her, and she, she's like a vet and stuff. So she was going to heal it. And whatnot. And just as we were pulling up, the police ended up calling and saying they found the owner, and they knew exactly where it had come from, which we thought was rather interesting. But the fact that the animal was like lacking in something kind of made me sketch. I'm like, okay, well, obviously it was leaving for a reason. So I'm glad it ended up where it did. And, that they were able to contact the owners and stuff. But please, people, if you're going to take an exotic animal, or any animal for that matter, make sure that you are properly caring for it and taking good care of it, because they deserve that. If you're going to take the responsibility of caring for another living thing, and, it doesn't matter what type of living thing, make sure that you're doing it right. Okay, so that's just my message, and also whenever you can, donate to animal rescue groups, because they do a lot of this for free, and they do, survive based on donations. So please, support your local animal, and make sure they're ethical too, okay? Rescue people, because they need that. So I just thought I'd say that before we get going with this reading, because it was really kind of odd. And of all things, it's like we always have animals that are sick or injured. They appear to us all the time, and we do help them and stuff. It's very interesting how that happens, because they know that we're going to give them love, and we're going to hook them up and make them feel better. So anyway, guys, today we are we're going to be picking your pathway. So I'm just going to flow with this reading. This isn't a timestamp kind of reading. We're just going to go through with this. We're going to look at the overall energy here. This is like a collective message kind of here at the top. And then you choose which pathway, which basically is the oracle cards down here, that is going to basically hone in on where this energy is manifesting in your life, and where, where it might happen. Now, when it comes to this part, this could be something you're observing. This could have to do with you personally, or someone close to you that is around you, that you might be witnessing or experiencing and whatnot. Okay, so we're going to just get into this. So I'm going to flip the tarot and see what comes up here. We have the Devil card. Okay. if I can get these cards to flip. We have the Emperor. Wow. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Death card. My God, look at all the majors. These are really potent ones. Come on. We have the Page, or the Ace of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is really interesting. So what I'm seeing here is a lot of transformational energy, okay? We have big changes. Now, there could be, with the Devil card, there's many things that this can represent. It can represent addictions and, feeling stuck or feeling trapped. But really, this is all in your head kind of energy. But also, it shows great passion, great creativity, the ability to really manifest what you want. Because when you think of the Devil card, this is Capricorn energy and this is the 10th house. This could have to do with your career. And considering we had the Emperor next to it, which is Aries energy, this could have to do with, I don't know, for a lot of people here, this has to do with a change of career. Okay, there's something going on here, or you're going to get a promotion. There's some kind of transformational, or you're finally finding what it is, like you're finding your passion. And it's like, it's very important during this time to make sure that you are listening to those, taking a break, taking a chill pill to collect your thoughts, figure things out. I feel like there's a lot of you who are meditating at this time. And through meditation, you could get like very transformational messages. But there's a new beginning, and it's straight up, whether this is career or has to do with the relationship in particular, we have a lot of abundance here coming your way with the Nine of Pentacles, obviously, okay? This is feeling very comfortable with where you're at. Maybe some of you maybe some of you went through you guys have gone through a transformation, shift in your, like the way that you switched jobs could be a possibility. Maybe some of you are finishing up school or college this year. And I feel like you're going to be very satisfied and very happy with where this ends up. Okay. Now the Devil card also is like great sensuality, hot, sexuality, sex, things like this as well. Some of you could definitely be getting into some sort of relationship with somebody who is older than you, who is an authority figure. We have, so like I said, we have Capricorn, we have Aries, and we have Scorpio energy here potently, okay, with the Death card. So you are one of these zodiac signs. This could be, or who you're dealing with, this could be affecting one of those people. And this could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, by the way, it's funny because these are both Mars ruled. Okay, Scorpio has co-rulers. We have Mars and we have Pluto here. So, and then for Capricorn, this is Saturn energy. So Saturn, for those of you who have a relationship coming in, this is going to be a very transformational relationship, and it's going to be long-term, because whenever we have Saturn, especially when it comes to transits, and you have other transits triggering stuff like with the 5th house, 7th house, 1st house, any relationship house, maybe even the 8th house if you're on a second marriage or something like this, when we have Saturn doing things there, it's long-term. I know for me, like, every serious long-term relationship I've had, yes, that sun was totally Saturn was conjunct my sun. Okay. And it's funny because the ruler of my 7th house is the sun. And then my 5th house ruler is Mercury, and my Mercury is conjunct my sun. So when it hits that, it's like shit's going to go down. I'm going to be meeting somebody, usually if all the other ones are triggered, like relationship wise, whether this is a friend, a professional relationship, or a lover coming in, it's like, it's going to be for a long haul. Okay. That's just what I'm feeling here for you guys. So that is like, new starts, new beginnings, a lot of abundance. So let's see what areas of life that this is going to be coming in. So you can go ahead and, whatever group that is really calling to you, that's the one you're going to want to listen to first. But if you're feeling drawn to hear all three, or if you're feeling drawn to, hear more than one, use your intuition. Use your gut. You do you, okay? I hate gatekeeping, and I hate these people who try to say, well, that's it has to be this way because it's the way I do it. It's like, people, open minds, okay? Open minds here, all right? Literally, stop it. Just be chill about this, okay? Like literally. So we have group 1 here with the pistachio calcite. Let's take a look at this. Also, I feel like if you're drawn to this particular heart here, learn about calcite. Learn especially about pistachio calcite or any kind of green toned calcite. You're feeling drawn to this for a reason. Perhaps this is something that you need to use. So go ahead, Google it, the metaphysical properties of green calcite, and learn about it. All right, that being said, let's see what comes up here for you guys, which I might have to move these guys out of the way. Oops. All right. So let's see what came up. What area of life are we looking at here? So we have success and we have wealth. So this has got to do about making the money for this group, most definitely, okay? And it's like, obviously, maybe you're going to be put into a position of power, okay? There's going to be some kind of, we have the month of April, we have February, we have August, and we have September. So these are key months that could be, they could be major, you can have like little successes during these months. There could be because when it comes to wealth, it ebbs and it flows. It ebbs and it flows. That's normal, okay, for everyone. And in this case, it's like you can have, you know, some ebbing and flowing going on during these months. So pay attention to what's going on, especially when it comes to wealth and success during these months. We also have attachment with card 5. We have Azurite and Orchid with Lyran Stargate. Personal power, healing entanglements. Yes, is that what that says? God, hold on. It's early, so let's see. Yes, healing entanglements and throat opening. This is about speaking your truth, okay? We also have this card right here, which is really pretty energy. I really love this. I mean, she is got her little cupids there all around her. There's a dove coming down. This is very, like, I'm getting Aphrodite vibes off this, but this is the confident. And the affirmation here is, I honor all I have done to make me who I am today. So you guys, this is a message here that you need to have that confidence. You need to speak your truth. You need to stand strong in your power and keep focused on your goals, because you're going to be successful with this. We need to release any attachments to things, and also release any attachments to outcomes, okay? I feel in this case, just do what you have to do, focus on the steps to get where you need to go, and stop stressing out and freaking out about the past, or, you know, too much like when is it going to happen? What is it going to, you know, you can't be that way. You have to focus all your energy and attention and what you're doing at the moment. Don't worry about the future. The future isn't there yet, and you have the capability to manifest and take that future wherever you want, wherever you see fit. So it's important to release any specific attachments to, like, you know, being too, like, I'm just going to say it, anal about certain outcomes, and realize that nothing really turns out exactly how we expect it to. It could be really good or even better, okay? But it's like rarely does everything, like, completely, like, perfectly to the T ever turn out exactly the way we want it, okay? So there's a need to release any attachments to, like, because I feel like you could be, like, stunting your success and also stunting your growth and happiness by thinking it has to be exactly this fucking perfect way all the fucking time. It's like, no. That's not how life is. So, but remaining confident, not cocky and not arrogant, is really important, because that's what's going to bring you success. Because people are going to look at you and go, God damn, I love their energy. They got it going on. So hot, you know? And it's like they're going to be feeling like they can trust you and open up to you, which is what you want. So we have intuition with chocolate bullets. It's very important at this time also to be using that intuition. Also, it's talking about orchids and azurite. So orchids could be like a sign of synchronicity for you. I don't know if any of you guys have a tattoo of an orchid, or like this is your favorite flower. Maybe having orchids near your workspace, or like keeping them in your home. Orchids are so fucking beautiful. Okay. They really are. And they take patience and the right, you know, the right environment to really make them thrive. So that could maybe, like, working with them could, like, teach you a little bit of patience. They're so beautiful. So we also have this intuition card. So it says psychic and intuitive awareness is all around you at this time. Embrace this spiritual chapter of your life and open your senses to a higher level of understanding. It is important to trust your instincts at this time, even if you don't know where they are coming from exactly. Release attachments to things. That's part of it, okay? Follow your heart, listen to your gut feelings, and never doubt. Heed your own inner guidance. It is important to pay attention to the flashes of intuition that seem to come to you from nowhere. Those are always the most important messages. Your guides are like full on sending you that message saying, hey, pay attention to this because this is going to push you in the right direction. It's for a reason. Never, ever second doubt your gut. Okay, go with it. Go with the flow when it comes to that, okay? So there's an affirmation. It says, I am open and aware of messages that come to me, and I am guided by the path that they take me. So I really want to check out these two guys really quick before I move on. With the attachment card, this is about, I think this has to do with codependency and stuff. But let's see. Perceived need and the choice to let go. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. That's this kind of energy in the negative, okay? Totally. The chain at your wrist, and what do we have usually in the devil card, you guys? We have two people in chains, but really those chains are not locked to them, okay? The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. What was I saying? Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions. Oh my God, this is so the devil card. Emotional patterns or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of the chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. That is very, very much the devil card, you guys. 100%. Okay? And it's like, it makes me think of the song, The Chain. You guys know that one? I don't know, that song is totally going through my head right now. So we have Azurite and Orchid. Let's take a look at this. I'm very curious about this one. This is a brand new deck. I freaking love it. And I have not even looked at all of these yet. I'm just wanting to see if there's any key stuff for you guys here. But obviously using Azurite is a big one for you guys. Let's take a look and see what it has to say. Personal power, healing, entanglements, and throat opening. This is air energy, by the way. So this is definitely having to do with communication, no doubt about it. During the times of Atlantis and early Egypt, Azurite was a potent psychic stone. And we have the intuition card over here, okay? Its secrets known only to the highest priests and priestesses. They use this stone on their third eye while chanting to the elements and the sun. Sound and chanting is important when connecting with the stone as it opens the throat fully, assisting in channeling light languages, holding space for you to express yourself in a free, unrestricted way. It helps you connect to your personal power through music, Gregorian or Buddhist chants, prayers, and hymns. It is a wonderful assisting energy for sound healers and supports and enhances the energy of drums, singing bowls, pipes, or voice. Its pure blue ray frequency supports you in bridging the connection from third eye to throat, helping you feel calm and safe. The rich vibrancy of its dark blue energy resonates to the exact frequency of the throat chakra and has been guiding souls to enlightenment since the earliest civilizations. It speaks of your past lives and focuses on civilizations that worship the sun, from Babylon, Egypt, Mexico, and South America. Journeying with the energy of this card on your heart space may bring forward your lives at these times to connect with ancient raw sun codes. It resonates with those who have experienced or had lives in Sirius and Orion, and speaks very seriously about the constellation of Lyra and the stars within it. It wishes to hold and honor the royal energies that come from past lives there. It is not the pain and hurt from this life that it wishes you to focus on, but the joy and love that was achieved through its existence. Azurite asks you to honor your Lyran roots. For a short space of the galaxy's history, it was heaven on earth, much like Lemuria, a place where you nurtured flora and fauna and received cosmic crystals and plants from many places. We were peacekeepers, healers, galactic emissaries of light. It is time to tune into that galactic love. Azurite wishes you to act as a gatekeeper to the stars, helping you discern what is right for your highest good to receive. If you are newly opening up to the cosmic conscious planes, it is stepping forward as a guide and protector. Azurite is steeped in feminine energy and is connected to Sophia, goddess of wisdom. She speaks of finding yourself, then losing yourself again, but understanding the process it takes you through. Honoring and learning in this instant. God. Woo! So it's a fabulous crystal, okay? I mean, seriously, I love blue anything, so. And if you're on my Patreon or you're one of my patrons, you know about the blue crystals and these. So that's a big one. So orchids, okay? Orchids are not from this planet. This is what she says here. They are of this world energetically, but they also reside on higher vibrational planes. They are masters of the in-between states. They wish to talk to you about moving through planes of existence with ease and confidence, connecting with Azurite's message of discernment while you travel. Before your bedtime travels, call in the energy of the orchid to you to travel with you as a companion. These orchids are all about sound and vocals. They wish for you to express your voice more, whether it's singing, humming, or chanting. They want you to try to express yourself in new ways, to move blocked energies through the throat. It is time to explore the healing power of sound through your voice in particular. You are here to speak out and have a positive impact on the world. And that's really interesting because it's like maybe for some of you are wanting to like literally, maybe be a speaker, a lecturer. Maybe you want to be a life coach, or maybe some of you are in the entertainment industry. You want to sing more, speak more, act more, whatever. Using your communication or voice, maybe getting a job in communications, news broadcaster. I don't know. I'm thinking everything that goes with that. Maybe this is what some of you are like wanting to do with your life, but you're feeling very stuck, like you can't go forward. This is all about letting go of attachments. It is very difficult to do this sometimes, okay? But you have to open up and trust that you're going to be put in the right place at the right time. As long as you follow your passion, okay, and you listen to your gut, you won't be steered wrong, okay? Like, let me just put it to you that way. It'll turn out very, very nicely in the end, okay? It's like everybody has ups and downs. And sometimes there's, a barrier within the road, but it's overcoming it in which we get stronger. So with the confident card, a person with good self-esteem is like a positively charged magnet whose force field draws them to the right people and events at just the right time. The people you bring into your life are a reflection of how you feel about yourself. If you have self-esteem, you will not tolerate anyone who treats you poorly. If you have grave doubts about yourself, you will not respect anyone who tells you of your good qualities. You will attract those who focus on your weak points because you will think them smart enough to see through your facade, brave enough to confront you, and caring enough to tell you about your foibles. Unscrupulous people often use this tactic consciously to manipulate others, so watch out for that. We can feel good about ourselves, for we are all of divine origin. If we are not proud of ourselves, we are not proud of the divine forces that made us, the world we live in, and love itself. And let me tell you, honey, like some of the people I came across this weekend, they definitely have issues with this, okay? Like literally, if you cannot love yourself, how the hell can you love anybody else? And it really does show. Okay, being an empathic person, when you're around someone who's fucking miserable and like literally projects that out, like it's actually kind of painful, okay, to be around. So in this case, it's important to work on that confidence level because again, you are a divine being and so are we all. So it's time to like literally when you knock somebody else or you put them down, you're basically putting down yourself too, okay? Because literally we are all connected that way. So this is why it's like, I cannot understand people who are mean or nasty for no fucking goddamn reason. It's like, especially to strangers or people they don't even know. It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me, okay? What's the fucking, just being mean in general is a waste of fucking energy and time. And I just don't get it, okay? Because it's just, I feel sorry for people who have to be that way. They really need to find some of this confidence and, you know, open their heart to love. That's like the key to it all. Because in the end, when you're dying and you're laying there on your deathbed, you are going to be asked, but how much did you love? Okay? How much love did you spread? Who loved you and how much love did you give? That's in the end what matters. You know, having happy moments, not, you know, really enjoying your life, following your bliss. That is a life lived, okay? If you're constantly punishing yourself or putting others down, that's not living, okay? You're actually living in detriment, and that's very sad. So anyways, interesting group here. Let's move on to the next one and see what comes up. All right, so let's see how group 2 with the Pyrite here. So those of you who chose the Pyrite group, look up Pyrite and find out all the metaphysical qualities for it if you don't know already. It's a pretty powerful, fool's gold is another term for it. But look it up, learn all about it, and perhaps this is a stone you want to work with, okay? So let's take a look and see what y'all got here. Okay, so how is this manifesting, this energy here in your life? Let's take a look at that, okay? Hold on, I'm trying to get these cards. My little mushroom fell over. All right, so we have career. Look at that, you guys. And we have marriage. Oh my God. All right, so this group is definitely going to meet your marriage partner through your career, or you could end up working with your marriage partner, which is kind of fucking cool. You know, it's like literally, I mean, sometimes when, you know, you butt heads with your partner this way, but I feel like for a lot of people here, you're going to have a very sound, happy marriage. And like literally you are going to be working side by side with somebody who gets it. And they're like within the same line of work as you. And like you guys share the same passions and the same joy in your life. I really like this. It's a very beautiful, and look, there's a butterfly here too, by the way. So seeing monarch butterflies could be a thing. Red roses, you know, quills with that little, you know, that's a quill. So that could be something there. So months that could be key to this whole energy and where major events could actually occur. God, why am I so shaky this morning? July, we have December, we have January, and we have May. So these could be key moments for you guys. Okay, so pay attention to this because there could be definite like proposals. You could end up getting married in one of these months. I got married in July. We have, you know, there could be career shifts, career changes. Like literally this could be the month that you guys meet or something like this. I don't know. I just feel really happy looking at this. So we have the strategy card in reverse. Okay. So we have grandmother moonstone, cycles of change. And that is definitely what this energy is with the death card. And it is illuminating boundaries and new beginnings. And that's what this energy is completely. So moonstone is definitely a crystal you want to have on you and work with. We have this card, which is card 23, the experimenter. The affirmation is I am strong and secure enough to experiment as I see fit. And then we have chocolate fudge with moving forward. Okay, so what am I feeling so far with this? It's like we have strategy in reverse. So look at, there's a quill. Holy shit. Oh my God. That's fucking crazy. All right, since we have a journal and we have log written there, and I just got tingles all over me. So this is really important for this. There's something about this in particular, these two cards for this group that is like, the meaning behind this card is going to really hit home for some of you, okay? I feel like, but there's important, like for right now, you might be feeling stuck and a little bit lost as to you could be overwhelmed about how to move forward. You could feel like you're like, oh my God, like, what do I do? I don't know where to go. Maybe people have put stuff into your head that is making you feel like you can't follow your goals or your dreams or that you're not good enough somehow, but that's just not the case. It's important to stay focused. There's a need to really plan out. So this group, You need to plan. You need to have a 5-year plan. You need to write out your goals. Literally write them out, because I feel like this group can manifest stuff through writing, okay? Like literally, when you write it, you are bringing it from the ether into the 3D world. You're bringing it here into existence on the material plane. And then if you even speak it out loud after you write it, it's going to be very powerful. So in this case, where if there's a specific goal you're trying to achieve, you are going to absolutely have to write out what it is that you are trying to achieve, and every single little bullet point, every single little step to get you where you need to go. And then you are going to work on each one of those, not worrying about the future, not worrying about all the other ones you have to take care of, but literally focus all your power and attention into just that one thing and accomplishing that one step. And then once you finish it, celebrate a little bit, treat yourself to something nice or whatever, then you move on to the next one. But you do not fucking freak out. You do not freaking dwell. You do not freaking worry about what's coming in the future and blah, blah, blah. No, just focus. Trust me, if you do this, you're going to be fucking successful. All right? I'm really feeling this strong for this group. Strategy is the key here. So let's take a look at that before I get onto this. And this is card 21, by the way, okay? So with this card in particular, this is making a plan. You guys don't have a plan. You need to make a plan here. Like, seriously. It's time to get organized. Get yourself a journal. Okay, I'm going to say it. I just got a journaling kit from, because I dream journal every single morning, but I've never done like a regular like journal. Like, I have a day planner and stuff like this. Yeah, of course, in my phone, and then I actually have one. But Moshery sells like really cool journaling kits and stuff like this. And I just bought one because I'm like, fuck it. I really want to do this. I don't know why. I was very called to do it. It's kind of funny. And then this is coming up here. So I feel like really writing out your thoughts. I mean, they have so many cool things on that website. If you guys have not, if some of you might know, and if you're an artist and you do sketching and stuff, they have really cute sketchbooks and stuff. So if you're a creative person, you'll probably really like their stuff. And their covers are beautiful and you can customize them. It's really cool. So anyway, with the strategy card in reverse, it says when the strategy card is reversed, it indicates a stall in progress due to lack of planning. You may have a goal in mind, but no specific ideas about how to achieve it. Or you may have found that your original plans have hit a wall. And now it's time to reevaluate things. And that's perfectly fine, folks. Don't be hard on yourself. It's normal. And I'm getting tingles all over me. Somebody in here really needs to hear this message. Don't think yourself a failure, because you are not, okay? Everybody hits rocky roads, and it's okay to change your mind. If you are not happy in the career path you have taken, switch it. Don't be miserable. Write out a plan. Figure out how you could switch it, and then go for it, baby, because you're going to be successful if you do. So anyways, if this is the case, remember that the path of least resistance may be tempting, but it rarely leads anywhere new. Don't let the mundane tasks of life eat you up all the time and take you off course. Instead of floundering and wandering around in confusion, put some significant mental effort into starting or renewing a comprehensive plan of attack. This card reversed is warning you to get out of the role of passive observer and become the authority and director of your own destiny. That's the Emperor card, you guys. Literally, okay? And these two cards together are telling you to really take some thought and meditate on what it is that, like, ask yourself, why do you want this? Or why is this not working? Really think about it. Don't make excuses for yourself. Get raw and like down and dirty with it and write it out. Figure it out. And once you own any blockages or any fears, or, definitely this is about shadow work too, you are on your step to overcome said obstacle and owning your power. All right. Literally, that's what this is about. Okay. So there's an affirmation with this. It says, I plan the necessary steps to achieve my goals, and I'm willing to take action in that direction. I'm flexible, persistent, and prepared. Very much so. So we have that, the experimenter. Let's take a look at this. I'm very curious. These both are new decks that I recently got. So it's kind of fun. I love using new stuff because it's fun to see. I learn just as much as you as we're doing it. So with this, it says, to make the most out of energies operating your life right now, You have to ensure that you are willing to come up with new, different ways of doing things. Now is the time for exposing yourself and others to unusual viewpoints and theories, and maybe even unusual experiences too. Think, say, and do what you want without fear of embarrassment, contradiction, or rocking the boat. Avoid censoring yourself or others, and be especially careful of those who would like to censor you. For now is the time when you simply must stir things up a bit. Most of our lives are spent trying to build things up and to make them last. However, there comes a time when the old ways of doing things become counterproductive. Sometimes instability can lead to inventiveness. Prepare for a time of extremes and expect the unexpected. Be aware that what seems like an accident, mistake, or failure may be short-lived opportunity for achieving the love you want by an unusual route. Wow, you guys. So again, that's the death card. Transformation, big changes. It's not about, oh, it's happening. Well, why is this happening to me? It's more like, why is this happening for you? Okay. But especially with this group. And I mean, this is going to help you to move forward. Again, I'm getting tingles all over. I mean, it's like bad today. It's like all the way down to my feet this time. So it's for moving forward. It says it is time to leave something behind that no longer serves you. Change may lead to sadness, but separation can lead to happiness. The promise of change holds your best interest at heart. Know and trust that new good times are ahead. Good things are waiting for you. Trust your gut feelings at this time as you prepare to leave a relationship that isn't working, a job that no longer feeds your soul, or a living arrangement that no longer provides. Trust that something better is coming your way. I'm like stumbling on my words because I'm so excited. I'm getting such hardcore tingles right now. So I move forward with no regrets. I leave my past behind and walk into a brighter future. Exactly, you guys. So let's take a look at Grandmother Moonstone real quick here with cycles of change. Again, this is the death card. Oh my God, I opened right to it. That is wild. Okay. So with this is water energy. So again, this is very scorpionic, okay? Illuminating boundaries and new beginnings. Moonstone is a wise woman energy that wishes to help you move through boundaries and barriers around your higher heart, heart, and crown. She assists you in bringing down higher vibrational energies, supporting change, and establishing new pathways of energy through your feminine left side to help gracefully shift and move towards change, moving forward. Wow, this is crazy. She invites you to peel back the layers and illuminate each part of you. When Moonstone cools in the earth, the minerals around her structure separate into layers, and then the light shines through them. It scatters in many directions. This gives Moonstone its iridescent hue and radiance. In many traditions, Grandmother Moon is believed to be one of the first 3 spirits placed by the great spirits to watch over the children of Earth. She has many qualities and focuses that align with Moonstone, helping with dreams and visions. She is the leader of feminine life and teaches you how to deepen your intuition and move with the cycles of life. On a full moon, ask for her guidance in ceremony and ritual. Ask her for direction, healing light, or help healing light or help for all children on earth. She offers strength, balance, wisdom, and connection to our earth and waters. So obviously, like this coming full moon, like sitting there under the full moon, ask for guidance, and definitely be writing it out, guys. Like most definitely with this group. This is pretty fucking cool energy that I'm feeling here. You know, as long as you make a plan, you guys, you are unstoppable. You are a force, seriously. So get on it. Make that damn plan because it's leading you to a happy life, an abundant life, not only in your career, but in love. I mean, fuck yes. You can't go wrong here, okay? All right, so our last group with the orange calcite. I love this stone. It's so pretty. So learn about orange calcite. Okay, Google it. Google the metaphysical properties. In particular, orange always is associated with the sacral chakra. So this definitely has to do with creativity, being a creatrix, really about sexuality, about sex, embracing that side of yourself. Orange is a very beautiful, I love this color. I know some people are like, ew, orange, ew, it's so gross. It's like, it reminds me of autumn. It just makes me happy, okay? It's just a soothing, warming, very, I know a lot of artists, like the masters, like there are some who definitely used orange a lot because it made them happy and it helped them when they were feeling depressed. So if you are having any issues with depression or something like this, or just feeling sad, surround yourself with some just orange stones in general. Maybe even wear orange and just meditate with orange calcite. All right, so let's take a look at what area of life this could be affecting you. Holy crap. And this is so appropriate. Happiness. I look at that orange sun. And we have love. Oh my God, I'm getting such strong tingles, right? Today's reading is just, I love doing readings this way because it's just, I don't know, the energy is so, it just works better for me, I guess you could say. I love to not have to stop every 5 seconds, to start another group or whatever, because then I have to refocus and everything. So this is, I love doing this. So we have June, we have March, we have October and November. Look at those fall months here, okay? Oh my God. All right. So these are the months that could be very key to happiness and love. You could be meeting somebody in these months. You could fall in love during these months. This, again, is a very transformational, loving. Okay, the person you fall in love with could be in one of these months, or this could be one of your birth months. But literally, we have Scorpio's card. Of course, Scorpio is October and November. So at the end of October is when we go into Scorpio season, and then into November. I believe Scorpio season is over, is it November 22nd or is it 23rd? I can't remember. But yeah, it's one of those two because I know Sagittarius is like, what, the 23rd, definitely. So, yeah, I know that one. I better know that one. Anyway, so, yes, so these are the months that are key to this energy. So be aware of this, write it out. And we have card 2 with journey. This is the journey to love. This is what you're going to go through to the journey to love. And literally we have 2. 2 is about partnership. 2 is about couples. The 2 of Cups is finding love, finding partnerships, okay? And it's like literally also, you might be taking a journey during one of these months where you literally you're like feeling super happy. That love and that happiness is going to be radiating off you. And it's definitely going to attract a partner, okay? Or somebody could be journeying to you. We also have, oh my God, I pull this card for myself all the fucking time. It's kind of crazy. I've got tingles all over me again. We have Crazy Lace Agate and Sunflower with play. More fun, jokes and laughter, please. This is about cutting loose and having fucking fun. Enough with the wallowing and, oh, I'm so stuck, woe is me. Let go. Lighten up. Transform it. You don't want to be freaking miserable anymore? Then you need to pull yourself out of it. Okay? Literally, take the steps to do whatever it is to help bring more happiness into your life. Okay? I think a lot of people think that happiness is some external thing that comes in to make you happy, but it's not. It starts within you. Okay? And if you are having struggles with this, seek professional help. If you need to, or else ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? Because guess what? It might not even be something that happened in this lifetime. You might be hanging on to some loss or sadness that carried in this life. I mean, look at where your South Node is. That's going to tell you not only the skills and talents that you have that you brought with you into this life, but it also could give you a little bit of a background as to what happened in the last one, okay? And there's a need to overcome whatever this pain and sadness is. Because once you do, I mean, I feel like you have the ability to really light up other people's lives too. This other person, your partner, they need you. Okay? They literally, you guys need each other. Because not only is it's like your guys' I feel like this is so beautiful. I feel like the love that is here is so powerful. I mean, you guys are just going to transform each other's lives, and literally you are going to blossom when you're together, and you're going to become the people you were truly meant to be because you encourage each other so much. Like you guys are each other's best supporter ever. And that is always a good relationship. If someone's trying to tear you down and they're trying to make you feel bad about who you are, or tell you can't hang out with this person or talk to that person, or you just can't be yourself, or I don't like this, and you have to change for me, fuck that person, leave now. Because if they can't appreciate who you are just as you are, then that's not the person for you. Because your person for this group definitely adores you just how you are. Flaws and all, okay? And everybody has flaws, okay? The people out there who think that you have to be perfect can go fuck themselves, because guess what? They are the most imperfect person ever to say something like that, all right? Literally, it's like, Jesus Christ, you know? I don't know. I'm just feeling like somebody here who's watching this has been like literally browbeaten to death by somebody. And it's really important that you let that go, okay? Because you are a beautiful person and you need to let that shine. Have some fun. Get in touch with your inner child, definitely. So then we also have this particular card. And we have the Desirable with card 26. Hey, that's a great fucking number. Anyway, some of you could be born on the 26th. Okay? Or else the 8th. But it's like, yeah, that's a special number, I feel like, for somebody here. So we have the affirmation is, I accept my desires as a pure expression of my essential self. Absolutely. Oh my God. Look at that. Holy crap. Look at there's like a little sunflower here. We have sunflowers right here. Oh my God. I am getting tingles so bad. And we have roses. Is that orchids? What is that? That came up in a different group. That almost looks like orchids too. Holy shit. And we have like ancient Egyptian, like blue lotus flowers. We have snakes on here, cobras, and to be exact. Wow. We have feathers. I'm naming, and we have coins. We have gold coins. So these could all be like signs and synchronicities for you guys. I'm just saying, okay? So we have the Desirable, and then we have Success with chocolate sultanas. So let's take a look at the journey card first here. I mean, you're going to have success in love, okay? I'm telling you, your partner, your person is fucking fantastic. They are the most epic person. I feel like even when you guys get in an argument and you butt heads, you're so quick to say, I'm sorry, and like hug each other and like love. And it's like if either one of you are upset or like angry or frustrated, it's like I just see somebody coming up behind the other person and wrapping their arms around them and just squeezing them tight and just saying, I love you. And then it's just like the hate and the anger just melts away. You know, like the frustration melts away. And it's just like hearing those words sometimes, especially when you're sad or you're upset, is so fucking important. To have somebody tell you how, just out of the blue, like, you are such a fucking special person to me and I love you so much. I mean, seriously, who doesn't want that? Okay, literally. But in order to attract that, you guys have to be that. So don't let anybody shit on your shine, and no matter what, persevere and let that light shine through, okay? So let's take a look at card 2 with Journey. And I feel like you guys have been on a long journey to love. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of you have been waiting and, you know, you've struggled. You've tried to open up, but you've opened up, unfortunately, to the wrong people. But those people were brought into your life to help you grow and to help you learn and to figure out exactly what it is that you really want. So movement, relocation, and travel. Some of you guys might actually be moving here, okay? And when you do, that is when you find your person. So pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or class, or even work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plans should go off without a hitch. Still be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this is the card telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. The affirmation is, I am attracting wonderful new adventures to me. My life is a blessing, taking me to new places inside and out. Yes, exactly. That light is guiding the way. And like literally we have that crystal there. Like it's like a little lantern in her hand, but it looks like it's crystal-y to me. And I'm just going to show you guys something because we have this crazy lace, agate, and sunflowers. Okay, where are you? There you are. So I recently got this, and since we have the death card here, I don't know, it's just like making me think of this. This is a crazy lace agate dragonfly. And dragonflies are about transformation. They are an amazing creature. If you don't know about their life cycle, you should definitely read about it and learn about it, because the fact that you ever even seen one and they made it that far to turn into this creature is a miracle in of itself. Okay. And they start their life in water. That's where they begin, and then they take to the air. So they're like the coolest creature. I swear to God, they really are, because and they're very symbolic to me. So this is why I got this, and this is such a cool piece, because there's like, I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle. There's like druzy right here in it. It's very sparkly. It's so cool. So anyways, I feel like dragonflies could be of significance to you guys. So anyway, so let's take a look at that crazy lace, agate and sunflower, which, like I said, this is the card that I have pulled a few times for myself. And considering what it's talking about here, it's like, yep, I get it. Okay, so where is this? I forget what page it's on. It is on, I don't know. I feel like I need to say the page number, because maybe it could be a significant number to you guys, 39. So more jokes, more fun, jokes, and laughter, please. Okay. Crazy lace agate comes through as a warm, happy, jolly energy, reminding you to tune into the joy around you, in nature and within yourself. It aligns to the inner earth realms and is a dear friend of the elemental beings who are the cheerleaders of happiness. Literally, happiness. It boosts happiness and laughter, helping you overcome darker moments of despair and depression. Through her layers, she absorbs emotional pain. If you are holding any bitterness or negativity in your heart or third eye, she will cradle you through, helping you come to terms with why you feel like this. So again, it's kind of funny, what I was saying at the beginning of this reading with the orange calcite and what I said is literally coming through in this reading. And this is another stone that you guys want to work with. Get yourself some crazy lace agate, okay? So some people call it happy lace or the laughter stone. This stone will take you on a surreal trip, whether it's up into the skies or down into the earth, an experience similar to falling down the rabbit hole in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland or being inside a Dolly painting. Wow, I love Dolly. Its energy shows a vision of a young child under an abundant apple tree. They are desperately trying to pick an apple, but the apple is too high up and they can't reach. All of a sudden, the apple triples in size, falls from the tree, and lands on their head, turning into applesauce. The child laughs with glee at the sticky mess and licks the sauce off their lips. Like the child challenging herself, reaching for the thing that appears to be out of reach and finding frustration in the fact that it's not easy to grab, don't give up. There are opportunities there. Things are changing and evolving fast, and the universe always provides. She's ever the optimist, giving surrealist visions, tripping perspective on its head, asking you to embrace the crazy and move forward in laughter. Whether it's a new career, opportunity, or relationship, know that good things are coming. So the sunflower, okay, this is about the sunflower. Here's another energy that is optimistic, happy, and radiates joy, coming in to support you. It is no surprise that they were adamant that their energy was paired together. You will notice the mirrors in the center that reflect the happiness and joy back to you. They are strong, standing tall, radiating the energies of the sun. It is given the name Helianthus, and it is rooted in two Greek words, helios, meaning the sun, and anthos, meaning flower. For this card, they ask you to explore themes of commitment to change and faithfulness. They ask you to be faithful to your truth and live in joy. There you go, you guys. It's a fucking awesome card. I love that card. It's just happy. I mean, seriously, well, it is happiness. So it's important to start embracing the happiness. Literally, think of all the things in your life that you have to be happy about. Start with the basic things like sight, vision, ability to touch, to sense your environment, to love, to laugh. Think of all the things, like if you have like a pet. I don't know who has a cat here, but I feel like for somebody here, your cat brings you so much joy and you love them so much. Who is it? It's like I just seeing this cute little fluffy kitten, and it's like, you have like a very strong bond to this cat, and it's like it brings you happiness and joy. That's one thing to look at. Maybe some of you guys are into cat rescue too. I don't know why cats are coming through so strong here. But yeah, like, and just like rescuing animals in general, like I did, this weekend, you know, helping that, I feel like for somebody in this group, that could bring you joy. Maybe that's something you've thought about and you haven't like explored, and maybe you should, because it's going to bring you happiness and joy. Okay. Giving love, it doesn't matter to what you are giving it, is an important thing to do. It's not just humans on this planet that need love. It is also, animals, insects, you know, plants do freaking give off energies, and they can feel. They actually communicate with each other as well. Something that this is scientists, you know, have discovered this as of late. I mean, mushrooms especially definitely send in, like they like have a whole underground network where they send through communications, and they actually work in a, you know, in an environment where they actually help other plant life, especially trees, specific trees and stuff in forests. It's really fascinating shit. So don't just think as plants as something that, you know, doesn't have feelings or anything like this. They're just not like humans. Okay. So, I mean, literally this group needs to give and enjoy life more, get out in nature more, really express yourself more, especially when it comes to the love sector, because that's going to attract more loving yourself too. So the desirable, let's take a look at this card. Okay. So for card 26 here with the desirable, I accept my desires as a pure expression of my eternal self. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So anyways, I'm going to just read you the heart of the matter on this because this is pretty long. So anyways, all actions begin with a desire for a particular thing to happen. Some quiet time in your sacred space can help you see the difference between what you desire and what others want you to desire. That's what the Four of Swords is about. This is telling you that you need to take some time out to figure out if the things that you have been desiring in your life or that you want are really your personal desires, or is it something that has been forced on you by friends or family? Okay, you need to go and do the things and figure yourself out. Who are you? What do you want? Fuck what everybody else wants. You need to figure yourself out here, okay? Because if you can't figure yourself out, maybe that's what's making you unhappy, okay? Because you are going along for the ride with what everybody else is trying to push you to do. You need to sit down with yourself and take some, you know, speak some hard truths to yourself and figure out, what are you doing? If you're following somebody else's rules all the time, and these are not the things that you light you up and make you happy, then yikes, you know, that could be what's causing a lot of misery in your life. You need to take some time out and figure yourself out here, okay? So anyways, our desires can be both in our best interests and unreasonable. So again, this is why we need to figure it out. We need to write it out and spend some quiet time, okay? Many people sabotage their best interests because they find some of their desires strange, worrisome, or frightening. Most of our desires are truly ours, but some are the result of our having succumbed to the bombardment of the cultural conditioning we all experience. This same cultural conditioning is why we have trouble accepting our desires and ourselves in the first place. Work toward what you really want, because you are going to get it. When you get what you desire, your life is going to change in many ways, including ways that you cannot foresee. If you are working toward what you truly desire, then what comes with the territory you discover will not be anything you cannot handle. Exactly. Oh my God. So there you have it. So that's what this card here is telling you guys in particular, is you need to take some time out, go on a little freaking, you know, soul searching journey or whatever it takes. Journey. Okay. If you need to take a little like vacay for yourself, like go off to a spa and like really get some meditation time in to figure out exactly what it is you need to do or what you want to get to know yourself. Maybe some of you just got out of a really shit relationship and it's like you don't even know who the fuck you are anymore. So it's time for you to start a love relationship with yourself now. Okay. And get to know your goals, your dreams. Because if you've been in some kind of, or if you've just moved away from home for the first time or something like this, you need to discover who you are. And it is a beautiful experience along the way in doing this. You're going to make some mistakes and and by making these mistakes is how you learn. Okay. But these mistakes were meant to happen so that you can grow and become the beautiful person you're supposed to be. Okay. And believe me, the person coming in, they're a keeper and they love you like so much. Okay. So we have success. It's a competitive world, so when you find yourself faced with stiff competition, you may need to breathe deep and believe in yourself more than you have ever had to before. Hold your head up high and have faith in yourself. Trust that you will make the right decisions. Know that whatever way you go, you will be successful. Stay confident. Believe in yourself. I am always successful in whatever I choose to do. I believe and trust in myself. And I feel like I think it was group 2, you might want to watch that one too, because there was a bit about confidence in there as well. I think it was group 2. So anyways, so that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. If you would like to get yourself a personal reading or check out more pick-a-cards and podcasts and other posts that I create, that's over on my Patreon. The link to that is down in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. I hope you have a wonderful month and week. Take good care of yourself, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.